Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is the Tier 10 Japanese medium tank, the 121. Being driven today by Team Efficiency Bolagnaise, who was kind enough to send me a couple of replays some time ago. I did think that I recorded them, but it doesn't look like I have. And of course he's got a mark of excellence on his gun barrel. Did I say Japanese? I think I meant to say Chinese. But that's not unusual. Anyway, but here we go. Team Efficiency Bolagnaise from Pyro Clan is on steps. And he's running up to exactly the right place where all the medium tanks often dish out their damage. Of course, the 121's got a pretty good gun. 440 average damage, 258 penetration with standard rounds, 340 penetration with premium rounds, which is pretty handy when you're coming up against a couple of T55a OE5s like the enemy side do have, and any other top tier heavily armoured vehicle. Anyway, 0 all's a score. Bolagnaise getting stuck right into where all the action happens on steps, picking the help key because people don't seem to be following it. Maybe it's just the speed of those heavy tanks that looks like they're starting to back him up, but a lot of them sitting back a little bit there. Gets a shot into the T11 OE5, and just as I thought, those two tanks are probably going to be here, and that's why he's got premium ammunition loaded. Gets a shot, another shot into the T11 OE5, into the cupola or the commander's hatch, and this IS-3 is going absolutely YOLO. Have a look. Bolagnaise bounces a shot from the IS-3. The IS-3 down to 200 hit points, and he's not going to last much longer, and unfortunately that sometimes happens. Bounces another shot from the Tier 8 Russian heavy tank, and puts the killing shot in, picking up the first kill of the game. Teammates still pretty reluctant to go forward to help him, but luckily he's still on full health. Just misses. Oh, he hits the T11E5, but he doesn't penetrate, but the quick reload of the strong Chinese gun will hopefully enable him to out damage the American heavy tank, and he's still on just about full health. He's only lost a shot probably from that IS-3 that rammed him, and kill number 3, taking out the T28 prototype. It was probably getting a little bit brave. Puts a shot into the enemy 121, and 3 zips the score. Bolagnaise the only one picking up any kills at this stage, and it looks like his team are slowly coming forward to help. The FE4202 sitting right next to him, and now Bolagnaise looking for the kill shot on that enemy 121. Misses that shot, I think. Picks up a little bit of spotting damage, and you can see he's already done nearly 3,500 hit points of damage as he tracks the other T11E5, and using the turret of the Chinese medium tank very nicely. He's bounced 1,620 hit points of damage already, and just looking to try and get rid of these enemy tanks. A shot into the top of the 121, picks up kill number 4, and finally somebody else picks up a kill. The T55a. It looks like he killed one of the IS-3s. 5 zips the score, and you'd think with the score on 5-0 that the other teammates might think it might be an idea to start moving forward, but looks like they're being a bit reluctant. No idea how that shot didn't go through the cupola of that T11E5. Pings the help key F7 to let his teammates know that he's going to start moving forward now into the enemy tanks, and with the score on 6-2, why wouldn't you? He's still on pretty much full health. He's using the strong turret of the Chinese medium tank to its advantage as he takes that American heavy tank down to 666 health and brings his damage up to just about 4,000. And this is that shot. 6-4's the score now. It goes to show sitting back, his teammate sitting back isn't really helping the game. But Bolagnaise picks up his 5th kill, and with the score on 7-4, he'll be hoping for a top gun here, if not something better, as he looks at. Gets a shot into the T54E3. Does take a bit of damage though. Gets tracked. 4,500 hit points of damage. 2,500 blocked. And a little bit of spotting damage as well. 8-4 is the score. And you can see Bolagnaise running food in his Chinese medium tank as well, to try and help the rate of fire as well as all the other things that food help for, but rate of fire and aim probably being the main things. Chinese tanks not known for their accuracy, but because he's up the front, dishing out the damage. There's kill number 6 for the Top Gun, and looks like the STI's just fired, so Bolagnaise will be looking to put some damage into him. He tracks him, or maybe he didn't track him, he was moving back pretty quickly. 10-5 is the score. It's time for these campers to start moving in as Bolagnaise puts a shot into the Leopard. The way he's going, he's going to run out of ammunition. He's only got 14 shells left. Takes the STI down to a one shot. Does cop a big damaging shell from artillery though, but with the score at 11-5, you'd think it'd be pretty safe to say that this game's just about in the bag. 12-5 now as the players start moving forward, and that Pershing will be wishing he was anywhere but there with those tier 10 heavy tanks surrounding him. That's kill number 7 for Bolagnaise, and I'll put in the video description. Bolagnaise streams quite regularly on Twitch. There'll be a link in the video description once this is uploaded. Looking at the shot on the Leopard, hoping to pick up his 8th kill, but the FV4 202 closes out the game, and a comfortable win in the end, 15-5, even though for the early part quite a few of those tanks were sort of sitting back, not doing a great deal. But it's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Team Efficiency Bolagnaise from Pyro Clan, and Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof for all that block damage, and a Steel Wall. It's always funny to see a Steel Wall in a medium tank, but he was using his turret armour very, very nicely. High Caliber, unsurprisingly, with all that damage, and of course the Top Gun. You can see all the tanks here that he spotted, damaged and killed. As we look onto the second page, 7,683 hit points of damage, 7 kills, 1333 base experience, and you can see he fired 30 shots, 27 hit, 21 did damage, 7,683 damage, 2,650 damage blocked by armour. That's why he got the Steel Wall and a little bit of spotting damage. That was enough for an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge in the Chinese Tier 10 medium tank, the 121, not the Japanese one, the Chinese one. Cost him a little bit of coin because he was firing premium ammunition at some of those heavily armoured tanks like the T55a OE5, and a pretty quick Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. The game only going for 6 minutes, and because it only went for 6 minutes, I'm going to chuck this second game into this video. And of course it is Ravi 18 from What University, Southeast Asia, and it looks like he's blue, so he must have done something funny in the previous battle that he was fought. Of course, you turn blue if you do a little bit too much team damage. And he's platooned up with his old mates IND Rayudu from Crazy Clan and Sir British from Crazy Clan as well. Ravi 18 he was pretty excited when he got this tank. I think he got this tank not so long ago, the T55a, which is the reward tank for the third lot of personal missions. And of course, it's got a pretty decent gun, 320 average damage, 201 penetration, 330 penetration if you need to use heat. And he's on the new Paris map, lucky enough to be top tier, but it looks like, I don't know, has he gone AFK on us? No, he maybe just lost the keys to the tank. So he got the tank started, he's starting to move a little bit forward. It looks like he's trying to support his platoon mate, the Emil 2, IND Ryudu, from a little bit of a distance. I mean, he's probably not used to playing this tank. He hasn't had it for a great amount of time. Shoots and tracks the KV5 by the looks of it. Well, we've got to put a critical hit into it anyway. Looking for a weak spot on the premium Russian heavy tank. And puts a shot into him. The shot doesn't really bounce, and looks like he's just looking for some opportunities on Paris. I don't think he's spotted yet, so he can just sit back here and farm damage quite easily. 2-0 is the score. He's picked up a little bit of damage so far, but I think he's going to pick up a fair amount more in this pretty quick replay featuring the personal reward tank. The T55a, of course, is German. Even though it looks like a Russian tank, it's a German tank. as he looks at that T30. He'll be pretty happy that that T30 didn't hit him. Gets another shot into him. The Scorpion takes him down to a one shot, and Ravi bounces a shot from the RHM before killing the Tier 9 American turreted tank destroyer. And now it's time to start getting aggressive and start cleaning up these tank destroyers. There's the Scorpion G. The tracks eat the shot from the Scorpion G. Doesn't take any damage, so he's still on full health. Always a good feeling when you're still on full health in a game which looks like it's getting towards the end of the battle. He does take a damaging shot from the other side though. Puts another shell into the Scorpion G, the premium German tank destroyer, and now he wants to use his rate of fire to get rid of him, get rid of that big gun that Scorpion G's got. I think he'll take another shot. Takes a shot from the LTTB, which would be much more preferable than the Scorpion G. 8-2 is the score. He's done 2,500 hit points of damage, blocked 1160, spotted 1,518 by getting up in the faces of those tank destroyers. 9-3 is the score. He's got high explosive loaded here. Confident that he can put a bigger amount of damage into the RHM, but the Emil does it. So he goes back to loading normal ammunition. And there's the UDIS 03, the new Tier 8 Swedish tank destroyer, which I'm starting to enjoy playing. It's a little bit different, that tank. Coming round to try and flank that E75. 2 shots should be enough to pick up a kill on the Tier 9 German heavy tank. He does take a damaging shot from him. He knows his reload is going to be better. And he picks up kill number 3. 3,500 hit points of damage as the Flying Dutchman tries to ram the T10. Ravi picks up kill number 4, and it's just an E75 left by the looks of it. Shoots, damages, and tracks him, but the E75 puts a shot, looks like he put the shot into the lower plate of that T55a, and now he's just going to hope his teammates do the job, which they do, and a pretty quick, decisive win there for Ravi 18 from What University Southeast Asia Clan, and picking up an ace tanker on Paris. Ace tanker, bruiser, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, of course, and of course the high caliber for the ace tanker. 4,007 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,345 base experience, 1,160 damage blocked, and 2,317 damage upon spotting. Not a massive profit there, of course, even though it's a reward tank. It doesn't get premium credits, but it's still a pretty fun tank to play, the T55a. So thanks for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed this double shot of medium tank action, the 1-2-1, featuring team efficiency Bolagnaise and, of course, Ravi in his T55a. Thanks for watching. Take care, and see you all next time.